And welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from Westlake Village. It is a beautiful Friday, a little bit of a bloody Friday, but hey, if you know how to hit the sell button, well, it can turn your Friday into a great day. Anyways, needless to say, I want to get into the charts here and talk about potential targets for Bitcoin. We did say yesterday, following up, I think I got to look at spot price to get a little better feel. But yeah, this is kind of the pivot. We did not want to lose. We did say, hey, look, if we could not reclaim 69.7, more like 70,000 bucks, pressure would be on to the downside. And the other thing we talked about is the daily volatility. We did not want to see that expand above 20%. So now we are officially getting expansion. You can get a 15 to 20% move from a daily volatility play. And again, let's see, 15 to 20%. So that could take us all the way back to the bottom side of the range. Where would invalidation be? Back above that, call it 68.3. Mainly if we could cross momentum back to the upside on the stochastic. So it's trend, momentum, and volatility. On the daily time frame, we do have a lower high and, well, a lower low. In fact, this could have been the first lower low, but we'll go with this clearly being the first lower high, lower low. So daily trend shift there. And we talked about the value gap, gosh, why I can't think of the name of it right now, but coming in right here, the inefficiency gap. The top side coming in at 64.5 and the bottom side. Interesting fact also, credit to Crown on this one, is the average move on a Friday for Bitcoin is 2.5%. And where does 2.5% take us? Well, pretty much where we're at right now. So is there going to be any more legs on this distribution? Or is this going to be a bit of a higher low in the making? That's all we're looking for now, is actually some kind of a higher low or a lower high to kind of get decision on this move. But again, daily volatility is increasing. You'd expect the price to go in the direction of the stochastic. Not only is the daily stochastic down, the 2-day is down, the 3-day is down, and the 4-day will cross down in 2 days. It's still, no, it is crossed down. And then the 5 days, the only thing still up. So 5-day volatility, remember the 5-day time frame accounts for, slow price action. Bitcoin could easily come in and make that higher low. And again, we've been talking about the 5-day expansion, but what's important is the direction of the stochastic. As long as we're above 67,000 at the moment, 5-day momentum will remain to the upside. We've got another 4 days. So 67,000. We're going to need a bounce and a reclaim of the high there at 67,000 on the 5-day time frame. Otherwise, goosing the odds in the favor of the bears. What else do you have? Stock market making new all-time highs. This is where I'm at a bit of a loss here. Is it going to be a catch-up trade or something different happening in the market? Yeah, so, typically NASDAQ goes up, Bitcoin goes up. Not the case today, sir. Down 2% for Bitcoin and up 0.25% for NASDAQ. So that doesn't always have a inverse relationship. Dixie is coming into the mid-range here, and we've had that ultimate target up at 108. Bitcoin's been on the receiving end as the dollar has gone up. Well, Bitcoin's been taking a big red candle. Yes. Anyways, back on to it here. As the dollar goes up, hasn't been beneficial for Bitcoin. 2-year bond note coming down. That's good. 10-year coming down. That's good. I I think that wraps up. No, I didn't get a whole sentence here for Bitcoin. So we're coming into the weekend. Price action typically consolidates on the weekend. What I am seeing is Bitcoin dominance is coming up, and you're seeing a lot of the altcoins starting to really bleed out. On the day, the big loser, Pepe, not coin up, Brett's down 12%, Injective 10%, Stacks down 10%, and Bitcoin down 2%. So you see the ratio there. Bitcoin goes down 2%. A lot of these altcoins are down 10%. So big question over the weekend, what happens with the altcoin market? Let's take a look at total 3, which is printing a bit of a M formation. We don't want to close back below that line. For the altcoin market, we are coming into the purple 200 and the white 200 simple. Should provide a bounce area. Coming along support. So how much farther down can she go? Well, again, I think we've outlined, and that does get to my next point here. Bitcoin goes down 2%. Some of these altcoins are going down 5, 10%. So if Bitcoin takes another leg down to the box here and fills this gap, which I'm leaning towards that happening eventually, if not over the next couple days, maybe over the next week. And let's see, where would that put us into for, I am curious to see where that would put us on the calendar. We'd have 2 weeks left, 1 week left in the market, 1 week left to complete the month. So anyways, back on bounce targets here, anywhere, as long as Bitcoin, guys, does not fail this area, call it $69,000. No dailies below there. We're still in the clear, just consolidating, just like we have. It's 91 days after the halving. So, let's keep our eyes upon the market. And also, ETH Bitcoin, we did talk about this for the reversal for altcoins. If this does put in a higher low, we've got a higher high and a higher low on the daily time frame. You'd probably want to see it 1 or 2 more times actually happen. It will happen eventually, guys. Higher high, higher low. And, going long on the altcoins at this higher low, again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, probably a little more conservative than doing it out of this low. All right, that's it out of me today, guys. Hope you have a blessed and highly favored rest of your weekend, and I will see you on Monday for another one. Take care.